Hi, I'm Brenda Penman, and I have Dan Matthews here. Dan is here to answer some questions that you may have about Neville Goddard's book, Awakened Imagination. So Neville talks about thinking from the end, from the feeling of the wish fulfilled. He is the source of everything that happens in your outer world. Let's talk about that, Dan.
It's really true in Neville Goddard's writing. We see over and over again his reference to thinking from instead of thinking of bringing the future into the present and focusing not on the object, but on the feeling that the object gives you, the object of your love, of your goal, the object of your imagination, of your intention. And this is an important feature that is being explained better and better as time goes on. Because it used to be, if you have a goal, you think of the goal. If you want a new red Mustang car, you think of a red Mustang car over and over again. That's not the way that it works, because you have to have emotion attached to it. You have to have some kind of elevated emotion, because emotion is the driving force that starts the thought moving into reality. If the reality is a red Mustang, think of not the red Mustang, but think of how good you feel when you own that red Mustang and you're driving it around. How does it make you feel? Why are you in love with it? If you think of it in terms of falling in love, when you fell in love for the first time, you couldn't think of anything else, of anybody else. Even food wasn't as important as thinking about the person, the feeling that the person gives you. And it's the same for any goal. Think of the feeling of having achieved that goal out in the future. You may not know how to get there. That doesn't matter. Think of the feeling of having achieved the goal, being on the other side, of owning that red Mustang or whatever the object of your desire is. And it's that feeling that's the frequency that the goal is on. And we know that if you get on that frequency and you stay there, you focus your attention repeatedly on the feeling of the goal achieved with a clear goal, not just a car, a red Mustang, 1966, all polished, brilliant, shiny, sparkly. Make the picture clear and get involved in the feeling of having achieved that goal, having that in your possession, and then focus on the feeling, and everything else will start to fall into place. You need to pay attention. You need to take action, but all the time, whether you're working at a job or whatever you're doing, stay focused on the feeling of that future event of having achieved the goal and how great it makes you feel. And that's one of the secrets to causing the power of the universe to start moving in response to something called harmonic resonance, the frequency of the thought that you send out. The frequency of the feeling of having achieved the goal starts the universal engine moving to make it come into reality. Join us for this 16-week program studying Neville's Awakened Imagination. Thanks for being with us today. My goal is to give you value with every lesson. If you would like us to notify you every time a new lesson is ready, click subscribe below. Then turn on notification. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks.